hit the world, but it flew away from her reach. So she ran away in her sleep and dreamed of paradise, paradise, paradise. Every time she closed her eyes.
Welcome to the Late Night Show. Hope everything is okay. Hope everything is all right. I'm your host, Andrew Dick. Okie dokie, kids. What's happening on the lovely island of St. Martin? We begin with the news of Franz Richardson. Franz George Richardson has reported to Point Blanche prison. Dum dum. You know that law and order thing? Pete? Yeah. That's self. That's self. Feel free to use it during my monologue. All right, let's go ahead. So, I know some people out there thinking like, oh, Franz Richardson has been out of politics for so long. Why would you even dare to lock him up? Yeah, so you see what happened was, a couple of years ago, Franz George Richardson was part of the government of St. Martin. Vis-a-vis a member of parliament. And during that time, he had a circle of compadres, of accomplices in this case. And some hanky-panky went on at the Bureau of Telecommunications, the BTP. So basically, these strapping men decided to participate in some illegal dealings. When it comes to this particular case. They get caught, they fought in court, and they lost. Now, politicians usually here decide to appeal, and then appeal again. You can appeal 3 times in our system. Usually, the politicians who don't want to stay convicted end up getting a life of 6 years in between cases. And it's horrible that we're talking like this because we have stats to prove all of this. So, for example, in the case with Franz George Richardson, he was convicted in 2014. Years passed, he went and appealed it. After appeal, then he's not guilty anymore. He is innocent because he appealed it in Curacao. So from one judge here in St. Martin, the court of first instance is your first try. If you don't agree with it, you appeal. It costs you some money, obviously. And then you got to ask 3 judges from Curacao to basically say that the judge in the first instance didn't know what the hell they was doing and therefore acquit me. That has never happened. It just never happened. While we have so much politicians being convicted, left, right, and center, charged left, right, and center, open-ended cases for years, so it's in the clouds, around the clouds, and then make it worse for Franz George Richardson, the good former member of parliament, former leader of the USP, is that ever since the conviction, the last one, which is the one in Holland, the High Court, let's call them the High Court. You can't appeal. So whatever the sentence is, in his case 20 months, he has to go and sit. The problem is we have a capacity issue at the Point Blanche prison, so we have to pick and choose who serves time. In an unprecedented move, 2 white-collar persons have been situated at Point Blanche while you have criminals walking the streets still, even though they were convicted or held. so we don't have even space to keep them, for them to, do their sentence. But at the same time, we're sending, politicians who stole millions from the country to the Point Blanche prison. So you have to pick and choose. So France had to wake up every day wondering if today is the day he's going to Point Blanche or tomorrow. Make it worse. They tell you, okay, next month at 3 p.m. at 7 o'clock in the morning, report to Point Blanche. Then the countdown is on. It's the most scariest feeling in the world. You can imagine if that happened to you. But then again, you're going like, yeah, Andrew, but I ain't a greedy politician. I just say, we're not going to dance on nobody's parade, but for you to feel sorry for a politician, I would then tell you, politician, money, people problems, because they're the ones in that position. So now you want us to feel sorry and say the system is after me. How about you don't do nothing about that involved under the, I just say, maybe then you might just walk out of here clear. He's starting his sentence. I know all you thought it was going to be a swap, because I see people starting the swap Theo for France. So that means what? You're just gonna do the switcheroo? Okay, hey France, you're it. Hey Theo, don't know. Nice beard. Pow. The hands. They're just doing like pow, and they just walk each other out. Like he goes in with a toothbrush, Theo walks out with a bar of soap. Either way, we got no problems. We swap in. But apparently we're not. We're going to just send all the politicians who get a 5-year ban to jail together so they can come out with a super party and kick everybody ass. But again, what am I saying? I'm a comedian. I don't know things. Make them stronger, won't you? France, Theo, one party? Crazy. You can have my brother there in the back, bodyguard. It's going to be great. Shout out to Dante. And I know he won't see it because there's... Anyway, let me continue. So, France Richardson is in jail. Don't feel sorry. You do the crime, you do the time. And if you didn't do the crime and you were convicted of it, then I am sorry for the judges that we have. I don't know. I don't know what else you want me to tell you. You can't appeal it anymore. He's convicted. That's it. Done with it. Let's move on. In other news, so the Minister of Finance grind my gears. Why? Because last week, during the public meeting, the Council of Ministers press briefing, the minister decided to endorse a Curacao product. Now, Curaçaoians, hold on. Hold it, man, wait, hold on. How is it that you can have a Minister of Finance in St. Martin endorsing an app from Curacao, but they can't endorse St. Martin app, no, the taxi app, but that's a different show. You don't believe me? Okay, this is what she said during the press briefing.
Thank you, Ralaika, fellow colleague ministers, members of the press, and to the people of St. Martin, good morning and blessed day to all. I want to take this opportunity to provide you with important updates on several key matters. Vehicle tax. The deadline to pay vehicle tax for 2025 was Friday, February 28, 2025. I want to thank all vehicle owners who have already made their payments on time and fulfilled their obligations. For those who have not yet paid, I strongly encourage you to settle your vehicle tax as soon as possible to avoid penalties. As of Friday, February 28, 2025, a total of 14,310 vehicle owners have completed their payments, resulting in a total collection of 4.7 million guilders. This amount is in line with last year's collection at the end of February. To ensure compliance, vehicle tax controls will begin soon in collaboration with the Ministry of Justice. I urge all vehicle owners to pay promptly to avoid any issues once these controls are implemented. To make payments easier and more convenient, we have introduced a new online payment option. In addition to credit card payments, you can now pay via Send-To, allowing seamless transactions through WIB and Orco accounts. Having personally used Send-To, I can confirm that the process is fast and efficient. I was able to complete my payment and receive my receipt within 5 minutes. I encourage everyone who has not yet paid their vehicle tax to do so at the receiver's office or via the online payment methods as soon as possible.
Hi, I'm Andrew Dick. Have you been feeling down, gentlemen? Are you not performing the way you're supposed to perform? Well, do I have a pill for you? It's called the late night dick pill. Do I endorse it? What the hell is this? What is this? And of course it makes you laugh. That's what a pill does. Are you stop it? Minister. Not because you use a product means we need to have you endorse it. Can you focus on the budget, the 2025 budget, the one that, having some problems, the one that's supposed to reach the parliament so that you can pay your bills, Minister of Finance, but you're out here in the people them's place, just going like, yeah, so I used it a couple times. Let's let the whole country use that as a form of payment from now on. What about Bitcoin? Bring in Bitcoin too, man. Jesus. All those digital places that want to come here, I'll fix the situation with Revolut, man. Come on, Minister. Anyway, I think I've been going too far, too long. Hey. I think I take too much dick pills. All right, Late Night Show with Andrew Dick. Welcome. We have a good one for you. When I come back, the buses in St. Martin, I got messages for you. You gotta watch the commercials, and then when we come back, we're gonna talk. Just me and you. Okay? All right.
dreamt it. You've worked hard for it. And now you've got it. You deserve to enjoy the fruits of your labor and know that you're covered in case of a disaster, like an unexpected fire or a vehicular collision. At Magical Insurances, we focus on settling your claims quickly and fairly so you can get back to enjoying your life. Magical Insurances, fast, fair, and always there.
What is it? Guess what? I got an idea. It's amazing. You see how we have the link sharing all everywhere?
QR link,
the
yeah.
QR link.
Yeah.
Raw Caribbean Channel app. Yeah. You're welcome. Put it in the back.
But it's not an app though. It's not an app. App you have to like download something to get it on your phone, take up space. It's not an app.
It's like an app. Therefore, it can be an app. So, it's an app. Raw Caribbean TV app. Say it with me, Al. Come on.
It's not an app though. All you gotta do with that, it's a link. You take the link, you hit the bookmark, you say add to home screen, and so it shows up like an app icon, but it's not an app though.
Are you a real person? It is an app because you get to watch all the programs from Raw Caribbean at one place. It is an app.
I don't know how to explain this to you, but factually and technically, it's not an app. Kind of like we do the news, facts,
Yeah.
and you do that thing you do.
Whoa.
Point being, you just go to the QR, you hit bookmarks, and you hit add to home screen, and then you can have the link to, let's give it another name.
The app.
You want to call it the app?
Raw Caribbean TV app.
Jess.
Yes.
Jess, please, give please some sense, Jess. Jess.
It's kind of like an app.
That's why she gets the big bucks.
It's not an app, though. It's not a app. What the It's not a app.
You kiss your mother with her mouth? My God. Watch Raw Caribbean TV app.
Watch Raw Caribbean TV app.
Yes.
It's not an app, though.
So wait a minute. Wait a minute. You mean to tell me that 3 months ago, we had a situation whereby it was, I believe, the festive season, and so much people were coming to town and watch the lights and do all those nice things. And Minister Krisha Heliger-Martin decided to mess up the transportation sector because it looked like the minister never take a bus in her life. I complained about people standing up at buses, at the bus stops, waiting for a Marigot bus. Yes, I'm coming back to it because you driving, minister, you driving. Sorry, people just drive you. Shucks, I just noticed why I say it out loud. That sounds horrible. It had sound better in the text though. But anyway, people are driving you wherever you want to go. I gonna get it one day, hold on. I gotta fix it up a little bit. Okay, somebody from the government building is hired to drive you wherever you want to go at any time and place. That sounds much better. In any case, minister, stay with me. People are still waiting an hour to 2 hours on a Marigot bus. And I know why, and maybe they forgot why, so I gotta remind them. A couple of months ago, you said, oh, there's too much illegal stuff going on with buses and taxis on St. Martin. Therefore, we are putting a stop to everything. Everything, stop. Toothpaste bagay, stop, 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 stop. We're gonna study it. And then we're going to get back to you how much buses could go to Marigot. But in the meantime, out of the 60 buses that's needed to go to Marigot, we're going to only send 15 buses. That was decided without telling you. When people start to complain, the minister came out and said, yes, you know, Francisco La Cruz do so much things out here, so I got to investigate. But I can't tell you who investigating it, but it's being investigated, and therefore we found some things that I can't tell you because it's too technical for your brain to understand. However, the buses on the road soon, I'm looking into it. A study group, study it, Google, ChatGTP. Meanwhile, somebody right now watching this, standing outside by the bus stop, wherever, to get a Marigot bus, whether to Marigot or whether to Phillipsburg, and it ain't reached yet. And all they say is, we're working on it. People still waiting. The people that voted for you. Krisha, the people that vote for you, some, they're waiting. While people driving you. Take it how you want it. Time for your flashback.
Flashback. Martin Music Festival is among us again, and we are here with the man himself. I was able to grab him because he's all over the place. Mr. Julian Prince, good day, sir.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you so much for coming and grabbing me on the beach. I just had time to put my clothes on for Andy.
Yeah, because it's a special beach also.
Special, very
so
special.
he was in his birthday suit.
Yes,
the festival this year.
Yes, my friend.
Talk to me. Bigger, better.
And uncut.
And uncut.
I think you know, the nature of the beast is that it needs to grow every year. It needs to become more popular. It needs to attract more people. It needs to have new artists. It needs to be more dynamic. It needs to involve local culture and more people. And it's a machine. We have once a year the time to do it, and then the rest of the year we work hard on the next one. So this one should be bigger and better. I hope so.
Compared to last year, I mean, we came from COVID, then we didn't have it, and then we finally have it. Yeah. Are we still recovering from that, or based on getting the word out, or it has a general interest kind of like grown because COVID had us home the whole time?
Interesting question. Actually, we all agreed that after COVID, once people would be released from their homes, there would be a spike in people going out in restaurants, traveling, etc. But that lasted, a couple months until COVID really changed people's habits. You know, they spent more time at home. They found comfort in doing that. So I think that we're kind of not back to normal. The world has changed after COVID. It's like there was a world before September 11, and now there's a world after COVID. Yeah. The world has changed.
Okay. As far as the amount of persons coming last year, how many people came?
Every year we have a growth of around 30%.
Okay.
And I think that, it should be like that every year. That's what we're aiming for.
All right, social media campaign. I see it rocking as usual. Are you getting new people to come and experience of the festival?
Of course. Well, the digital marketing side of it, which is what we've been doing for the festival since 2015 to sell tickets. How it actually works is that you have ads that touches a lot of people. And if someone spends 3 seconds looking at the ad, that's recorded by the machine, and then they retarget him, and then if he clicks on an ad, then he will be retargeted with a website, and then he will go on the website and hopefully confirm a sale.
You just give away the whole algorithm there, but okay.
This is how it works, actually.
Yeah.
So you have to start large to then narrow down to the interested people. So how we actually work is, St. Martin already has interest of focus groups, I would say, in different
genres,
destination, in different. So let's say, New York is a big one. They may Paris, Amsterdam, etc., and so forth. So we have a marketing plan that kind of focuses on extending what the tourism offices are actually already doing.
The big acts. Talk to me about the big acts. I mean, there's many, but new.
The artist world is a world that revolves and changes and evolves very quickly.
Yeah.
A very big act from 5 years ago may not even be booked again, and an act emerging from this year is the superstar of tomorrow. Our team spends their life basically, whether it's making music, playing music, going to music festivals, scouting. We know all those artists, so I think that at the end of the day, the whole festival should be interesting. Every DJs that are flying here are interesting artists to us. Of course, there are some that are, I would say, more popular and more in demand, and which is fine. It's and for sure, we have Black Coffee coming back this year after winning a Grammy award.
That's what I wanted to hear. That's what I wanted to hear, because he's being modest and everything. I'm like, oh, so he's not going to mention the Grammy award.
I mean, he's also produced, most of, probably half of Drake's album with Gordo. And the guys from Germany, the Kind Music guys. So, I mean, yeah, for sure, it's a big deal. I think that music is making its way even in pop culture. It's making its way in the hip-hop world, which is kind of cool that the genres are crossing over. It's fantastic, actually.
Nice.
But there's also Gordo, you guys know, sensational artist, very active on social media. We also have other Grammy Award guys. The Camel Fat guys. There's also Dubfire that's coming back. That's a long-time nominee.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got some great artists, but also amazing emergent artists, and just come here with an open mind and discover music. To me, I do this mostly because I love to hear music I've never heard before.
Yeah.
I'm not interested in Snoop Doggy Dogg. Again, I love Snoop, big love. But I feel what's interesting is to be stimulated with new sounds, things you've never heard before, and catching on that. This is what makes my pickle go tickling. But hey, everyone's got their own pickle and tickle and do what they want to on Ding Dong Beach.
Yes, of course. Happy Bay is the main location. Of course, you have different spots where things are happening simultaneously. Tell us a little bit about that. I know people can go to the website and check it out, the Facebook and everything, but just a little bit, few locations.
So,
because you added some new locations.
Yeah, but we have an amazing app. Forget about the website. That's very 2022. We're in 2023. We have actually a fantastic app that's got all the details, location, point maps. We take full advantage of technology, Andy.
Yeah.
So
check the app.
Yeah, check the app.
Check the app. Come on.
What's wrong with you?
For somebody who never experienced St. Martin Music Festival, what do you tell them?
I tell them that the star of the show is the island, always. We've always put the island in front of all communications. We communicate about the festival the whole year round. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I think that it's here you come here to discover an amazing, beautiful, wonderful place with welcoming locals, with communities that are beautiful and open-minded, and that all come together, whether it's the festival or not, to offer a beautiful experience to tourists here. This is a tourism effort, and I think we're glad to be supported by our sponsors and the governments and everything. We work our hearts out for this place. So
and you transform it into this wonderful place, this wonderland, I should say, each and every year, Julian. Of course, with we making 10 years just now.
Well,
are we gonna make it?
It's 8. 8.
It's 8? I know, but are we going to make it
You
to
never
10?
know if it's the last year, you know. A lot of things can happen. This world moves and changes, so, you know, come and see it while you can. You never know.
You never know.
You never know.
This might be your last experience.
At the end of the day, you got to seize the day, and that's all it is, you know.
All right, Music Festival begins next week.
And also, I don't know if this is coming out when, but have a great Heineken Regatta as well. They've planned amazing things this year. I mean, with fantastic artists, and it looks like they've been doing an incredible job. So I'm looking forward to stop by the Heineken Regatta as well and check that out.
He's a humble guy, you know. He got a big event and he's just plugging another event. That's why I love Jewel. Of course, good luck on the event, my friend.
Thank you so much, brother, for everything, as always.
As always.
Take care of yourself.
Yes, you take care.
One love.
Let's take another commercial break. When we come back, more late night.
Make the switch. Get faster internet for less.
Something good gonna happen in this year, and I am grateful that I made it here. Yesterday's gone and a new day has appeared, but this year your blessings I'm embracing. Hey, healing have to come my way, blessings have to come my way. Winning, we winning and we here to stay. It's the blessings me say will find me here. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I miss if ever gonna find me here. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Money gonna find me here. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I miss the blessings gonna find me here. Oh, na, 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 na.
Okay, let's go.
And I fall on my knees. Tell me how to wait to be. Tell me how to wait to go. Tell me all that I should know. And I fall on my knees. Tell me how to wait to go. Tell me how to wait to be. To evoke some empathy. And I fall on my knees. Tell me how to wait to go. Tell me how to wait to see. Show me all that I could be.
Hello, my people. Make sure you tune in to Sit, Sip, and Chat every Monday at 5 p.m. on TV 15 and every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m.
And make sure tune in to the Late Night Show with Andrew Dick from Monday to Friday at 10 p.m. with a repeat in the afternoon for no reason. In the afternoon, the Late Night Show at 3 p.m. Thank you, TV 15.
Thank you, TV 15. Make sure to tune in
Make sure to tune in to the Late Night.
and Sit, Sip, and Chat.
Late Night.
I'm too sexy for this syrup, too sexy for your girl, too sexy for this world, too sexy for this ice, too sexy for that jack, yeah, yeah. I'm too sexy for this chain, too sexy for your game, too sexy for this fame, yeah, yeah. I'm too sexy for the trap, too sexy for that cap, too sexy for that jack, yeah, yeah. Okay, alright, that's fine.
We
okay.
are here with the man, the myth, the legend, of course, Julian. St. Martin Music Fest is here. How do you feel?
I feel great. Yeah, every time I feel great. It's really an event that fundamentally really makes me happy.
Now, of course, I'm gonna save your speech during the presentation separate from this interview. But I do want to know how you were able still to pull it off after, the budget cut.
subsidy. It's ticklish because it's happening now. It's happening nevertheless. But it's good to also point out that this is a little bit tougher than usual.
I think that 10 years into this, I would have hoped that the success and the vision and also all the hard work and the sacrifice
Would have paid.
would have
something.
would have at least gained some, how can I put it, like
Respect.
appreciation. But it's okay.
Put
at the end,
respect on his name. That's all.
no, it's okay. Respect, you got to work for it, and it's not really about respect.
Yeah, but it's been 10 years. But fine, it's happening.
It's happening, yeah, and it's something that we're really proud of at the end of the day, and that truly benefits everyone. And yeah, I think it's just about that.
Let's get to the fun stuff. Give us the lineup. Give us the run-up. At least what you going to be looking forward to the most.
I always look forward a lot to being Happy Bay. Why? Because we've put in a lot of creative energy and time into creating this bubble in time and the storyline and this decoration and I think that every time I'm there, it feels unreal, and anyone that comes is charmed and yeah, what I think is that everyone should come and check it out. If you're not into the music, it doesn't matter.
Just the atmosphere. Experience it at least once.
It's an experience. When you go to the opera, you're not pretty much into the opera, but it's an experience. So yeah, I think you should be regarded in the same way.
We look forward to bringing it to you. Thank you so much, Julian, for inviting us to cover it once again. Always a pleasure.
Thank you so much. It's always so good to see you.
Well done already.
All right, we're here with the president of the collectivity supporting the Music Fest, of course. You mentioned in your address to the dignitaries with an opening the importance of the festival. Yes. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, listen, from an economic perspective, it's an interesting festival in the sense that they describe 5,000 people come annually to the island, and with that we can say that the hotels are doing well, doing well during that period, the restaurants. But what I know, because I have a family member, and I said that, and is directly involved in the taxi business, and she confirmed to me that they do very well during that period. Okay, so from that perspective, I think it's a great event, to support, and that's why we try to do our best, not indirectly by the tourism office that we subsidize annually. Well, of course, we had a complaint when you're saying that it's a serious challenge to get funds from public funds. But again, the whole situation is that the funds that we were receiving annually, state subsidies, they have significantly diminished. Yeah. So they have consequences on what we can allocate to, different events on the island.
But the safety aspect is also very important for those who are coming or those who are here already. Yeah. If you could speak to that so that people could be at ease, that the collectivity doing everything to have safety all year round.
We are clear on that, and I thank you for bringing that to light so that we can see something on it really. Safety is first and foremost responsibility of state, but we with our 22 police officers, we try to assist as much as we can. Okay? And every year we get involved. Like tonight, this evening, it's another festival, but it's the Maldita Grand Caz.
Yes.
Our police are mobilized, nightly to be part of that event. During the festival, the St. Martin Festival, our police officers will also be involved controlling traffic as well in the area.
So you got them covered?
We got them covered, and they know that they can really rely on us. Okay, they were hoping for larger subsidy, but the subsidy is valid. But again, budgetary constraints, we can do better. But the security matter is something that is very dear to me, owing to the fact that we learn, we see, we witness, we hear about these amount of killings taking place on the island. It saddened my heart really. After 2 days ago, there was a shooting in Sandy Ground.
Correct.
I learned that, and
another young man,
heartbreaking situation. Another young man who should have been in a university. I understand he's 20 years old. Yeah. He's now going to be laid to rest in the coming days. So it's a very ugly situation that is on a rise. I just came from a ceremony in Finchville, a funeral ceremony, where the pastor lashed out heavily on that and asked parents to be more involved and connect to their children We try to curtail the level of violence by reaching out to them and being more warm, and by that warmness they will learn that there's no need to go the wrong way, stay on the right path. And yeah, we can encourage them as much as we can, but some of them just have their own mind. From our league, they face a lot of pressure from the street, leading them into criminal activities on the island, which is very disturbing, very disgusting, very regretful. So I would say that all who intend to take part in the festival, to go there with a clear, open mind, to just enjoy the techno music. Well, it's not my choice of music, but I'll still go and support the festival at least for one night.
Yeah, and you get to welcome the visitors.
Exactly.
To see the president of the collectivity. Thank you so much, sir.
Pleasure has been mine.
That's it for Late Night. Thank you so much for watching. Until tomorrow, do have a safe and pleasant one. I think it's Politics Tuesday tomorrow, so can't wait for that. Bye-bye.